Hello, I am back. How are you? Surprise. So basically, I haven't been able to stream for like several months because it's hard for me to guarantee a time where I am free for several hours as well as my background being quiet, like no talking and stuff. So I haven't been able to stream at all in several months. But the thing is, I really wanted to play this game, and so I'm going to try and give recorded content a go. I am completely new to this, so I won't be doing anything super polished and edited, so it'll be kind of just like what happens on stream in video form, pre-recorded. Nothing fancy until I find my footing with this. I'm going to try to keep sessions for these a little bit short, maybe half-an-hour videos or so at a time instead of the several hours that a stream is, and hopefully get more frequent episodes out than streams. Not a very high bar to meet. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Last we were playing this game, I believe we had just finished the trial, the first day of the trial, and our client, Waki, has been found, so far, has not been found guilty yet. I did quickly launch the game a little bit earlier to read up on some of what happened in the case so far, just so that I'm not stopping every few every few lines to be like, huh? What is this? Who are these people? So hopefully, yeah, not too much of that, and hopefully there's not too much rehashing going on there. But with that being said, let's get started and load the save. I also don't entirely remember all of the voices I did for people, so we are going to give them voices as we go for now. This was the mom of the client, Plum, or stepmother. I don't quite remember. An impressive gate befitting the Kitaki mansion.
Look at the nameplate! Kitaki! That's so cool. Short and blunt, like any good gangster. Oh, let's change our name. How about WAA? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think?
No comment. Hold on. I feel like we've read these before. Are these different lines from before the trial? Maybe not. We've already exhausted all of these. Do I need to present anything to her? I guess these are her panties, right? About these. Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Oh, no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the...
I could use those in my magic panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them.
Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Okay. I guess I'll just... yeah, this is new, apparently. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry, too. This is going to be one heck of a cleanup job. A colorful dragon turns its baleful gaze in my direction, as if to say, abandon all hope, you who enter here. Don't worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on speaking terms for a while. I still am a little bit lost. This lady is still here. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you.
This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom.
Look at the paint on these. That means... these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up.
Let me examine the new evidence. Slippers for patients at the Maractus Clinic was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. Ooh.
The bottom is covered with paint.
Huh? What's this weird shape here?
It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ah, I got paint on my hand.
Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Okay, I think that was it. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Apparently, this park was the gift of the Kitaki family. The Friendly People Park, brought to you by organized crime. A very naughty part of me is tempted to write "We Kill" on the left side of the sign. I think this is probably just saying like, oh, that's where we got the slippers from. Okay. Let's go into the park. Nothing, no green text, so maybe nothing new. I will be thorough and examine just in case. A trash can sits next to the path here.
And I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who hid little Plum's bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Trucy. And what a web of lies grew from that one little act.
I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it. A knife is sticking straight into the ground.
Remember what Wesley Stickler said in the trial today?
Oh, sorry, that's Trucy's voice. Remember what Wesley Stickler said in the trial today. Walkie was very likely pointing this at the victim.
Like he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, that's the problem. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out, it's kind of sad. Poor Mr. Aldoon. His stand's been standing here since this whole thing started.
It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children.
I think its owner would disagree. Doesn't he, like, need this to make a living? Like, what is he doing now? Maybe he has another cart? Blue plastic tarps cover the ground around the stand. They were apparently put here to preserve the crime scene. No clues here. I saw it flash red a little bit. Benches line the river running through the park.
A little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing.
She's so weird. But like in a very cute, endearing way. I like her. Okay, let's go to places. Green text. June 16th, Aldoon's house.
Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon. Oh, Mr. Aldoon. What's wrong?
So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here. To thank you.
Ah.
But now, it's a crime scene. And they won't let me have it back. Oh my god, this voice. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go. Ah, I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell ya. Bah. Can't even even cook an honest noodle. He?
Even in death, you mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Noodle stand. That stand, for generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldunes could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. It's history, I tell you. Watch what you say or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldun. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trucy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldun, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Let old noodles lie, that's what I say. I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles! And now I don't even have that. Maractus Clinic. Mr. Eldun, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? Eh? I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity? I hate him! Ugh. Hated. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in the mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So, he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every 5th operation for free. He can't do that. Can he? Sorry, let me move my model a bit. I just realized that it's not touching the border. It doesn't touch all the way to the bottom. Okay. Every 5th operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldun's former occupation in red text.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
How did she know what I was thinking? Mr. Eldun, or should I say Dr. Eldun? Figured it out, did ya? This is killing my throat. That's right. I was a doctor. A surgeon until a year before last.
So, Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like 'em, why, that's just fine. For people who hate 'em, I hate onions. Hate 'em. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy, that's what I called him. So, you weren't exactly friends. Huh. Me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did. Sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know? Then that no-good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. You can't say that in front of him. That's not good, I feel like.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? Investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yes. Well, you want to know about a doctor? You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Aldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Okay, maybe he has something to say about the slippers. Because those are the clinic that he hates. From the clinic that he hates. Sorry, Sonny boy, my interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Get me back my stand. I'm begging you. You stand? That's right, Sonny. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready? Okay, I guess. Until that stand is home, the case is not closed. You hear me? I think I'll avoid talking about a stand in the future. Guy Eldoon's dog doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess there are exceptions. Mr. Eldoon's house has seen better days, and I'm betting I've eaten better noodles. That is so rude. These noodles sound pretty good. I like salty noodles. I like strong broth. This must be his business sign. It reads no. New. Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. Another failed attempt at hipster marketing. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. It's hard to make out the sign in the shade from the clinic next door. An oil drum for catching rainwater. A flock of crows just flew over and... that's gross. Their aim was uncanny. Almost as if they'd been practicing here a long time. Okay, that is pretty gross. I guess I don't want to eat these noodles. The blue tarp Mr. Aldoon used to cover his noodle stand. Robbed of its purpose, it blows in the wind, alone. Front entrance to Marcus Clinics. This was already checked, so maybe my hair is a little flat there. Perfect. Okay. Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? Oh, it just came up when I tried to back out. I didn't examine anything.
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey! It's you two from yesterday! That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But...
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it. No harm in asking, no gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Wait, we have the we have the slippers. Doesn't this show that it's connected? How do we present it to this guy? No. Maybe like if we have it, it'll just trigger something. Okay. Like if I enter again. Maybe it'll trigger now that we have the slippers. Nope. Okay. Guess we haven't been here. Okay, green text. June 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Or Visitor Room. What did it say? Visitor's Room. I was hoping to meet with my client. Wakikitaki's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally.
Yo! Sup, my little imposter?
Eek! What did you call me?
Damn! It's you? Sorry, G. Thought you were a leader.
My little imposter? Sure is a strange nickname.
It's a Clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl,
If we're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel. A fallen angel. So, what can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
Oh yeah, you was shot in the heart.
That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away. Bizoy? I don't know what bizoy means. A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. Your fiancé. So, I hear you're to be married next month. Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. What does that mean? Alita, oh Snapple Cakes, she's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague.
Wait, is her name Alita or Tiala or Alita Tiala? Alita Tiala. That sounds like a fake name because her first and second name are anagrams of each other. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Palmaractus?
There's something you should know. We Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivalis family. So, About 6 months back, I go into Revala's turf, packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then? Should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I'd hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life. That doctor. He did it on purpose. The Revalis paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear. Rocky's future. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things.
I'm not even sure what a G thing is. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young. Faux shizzle. I can't take this guy seriously. Wait till I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right. OG time. All the time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. Okay. Is there anything we can show him? I mean, this has his fingerprints on it. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler says he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there, after all. Gah, we're finished.
Yo, Walkie! Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. That give us a new talk option? It did, the night of the crime. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know! Huh? What the fuck does he mean I don't know? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that. Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand.
Shorty, you're more whacked than I am, and that's saying something.
But I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a good thing. Wonky's checkup report? Yeah, whatever. He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he... Okay. Where do we go now? This is where Phoenix is staying. Oh, okay. June 16th, Kitaki Mansion.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Oh my god, it's him. Wait, that motorcycle. If it isn't Air Forehead. Prosecutor Gavin? Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck.
Oh my god, he's so cool!
Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know? Try waving to them. They love it.
Ooh, he's so cute!
He is pretty good looking. They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. This guy's weird.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could just break from that.
Ah, this is my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, these are all the same. Clog the exhausts, and they won't run. That's probably going to be plot relevant later. Machines. Tell me you share my angst, Herr Forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Good, we love a carbon emissions conscious king. In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Oh my god, there he goes! Auf is it? The German W is a V, right? Auf Wiedersehen? And the forecast for the park today? Gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
I am so excited to see Emma again. June 16th, People Park. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? They got rid of the tarp, right?
Oh, the blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently. To the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever.
This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop.
Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Oh. March, 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 march. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. She's depressed, poor girl. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Ah, well. He helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
These people look related, don't they? They have the same eye color, same hair color, kind of same eye color, kind of same hair color, and in anime terms, that means they're related. And they like feel the same way about the heart. They have the same eye shape too. I don't know if that's just because that's just how they draw like cute female characters. Much to think about. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here, before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? Prosecutor Gavin. I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Like this. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know? No, actually, I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Come on. Trucy would know, right? Was Trucy... Trucy's older than 7. She would know. A new kit? Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Ooh, you want to know, do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't a police issue? What is it?
I see a roller and glue.
This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left.
Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps?
Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Oh my god, there's a piece of grass on the... not a grass, there's a leaf on the ground, and we saw the leaf in the shape of the paint on the slippers. Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance?
Aha! So with that kit...
Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, psh, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help.
Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Yeah, let's give it a try. We'll try out the footprint analysis, and then we'll wrap up the episode here. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. Let me take a sip of water. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. I don't remember. So what were we saying? That the defendant was standing here, the panty snatching student guy was here, and he was saying how like the head was turned to the right, so he got shot, but actually he was in the left temple, so like which side or whatever was like unclear. Something about that in the case. So this is the defendant, this is the witness, and there's a stray footprint there. Okay.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. I hope it's not a mini game where I'm supposed to stop it on time. Oh, what did I say? How am I supposed to do that? Just press A where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Okay. Pour plaster. Pour plaster. Pour plaster. Yippee! Alright. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Isn't it already white? Just press A to blast it with that dryer. Oh, okay. Okay, that's white. I see. There, give it a shot. Wow, I'm doing real investigative work. This feels like I'm like playing Club Penguin and I'm doing the Peacetron thing. Covering the thing with sauce. There's a spot here that's... I don't know if you guys can see it on the video. There's a spot here that's like not getting covered and it's bothering me. I guess that's white enough. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight now with A and roll it up and down. What are these buttons she keeps talking about? Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. Crib roller. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Smack. Did I do it right? Let's see if we get a match. Few footprints. Oh, okay. Oh my god, she wears cute little, like, heels on the job. Aha. This is cool. Okay. Wow, what the hell are these shoes? Are these like the traditional Japanese like sandals, maybe? Okay. I hope we get to do this for every case. This is fun. Comparing. Comparison complete. Match found. So the shoe prints belonged to Waki Kitaki after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime.
Wow, I can almost see the signs at work.
Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. Okay, can we do this one? Because this, I can't even see the other one, but I want to do this one. The tarps that were here yesterday are gone.
I wonder why Detective Sky put them out.
Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground.
Oh, you know, I think I see something there. A print.
A print? I guess we talked to her. Footprint analysis.
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say.
Okay, let's do this one. Now to pick which print you want to analyze. Also because this one had the leaf next to it. So let's do this one. I see. Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster.
My plaster looks a little bad this time.
Okay, let's take out the mold.
Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. What is this? I can barely see. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for, let's take our prints. Ready? Here goes. Stamp. Huh, that's a funny shoe print.
Is that even a shoe?
It is strange, so smooth.
Except for the part with
the leaf. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. Okay, well, I think it's very clearly this bad boy over here. But I think that is about how much time I have today before I have to call it. So before getting started with presenting the slippers and potentially starting something really long, I will probably stop it here. My guess is that the slippers are going to be our proof to show to the officer that the clinic is somehow connected to the crime scene, and then we can get access to the clinic after. But we'll pick that up next time. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out and for watching this video. Hopefully I'll be able to get episodes out a lot more frequently than I'm able to stream these days. The episodes will be shorter, but better than nothing, am I right? If you're new here, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. And I will see you guys next time. Wow, it is really weird ending a YouTube video compared to a stream. I don't know what to say. Goodbye.